Good morning. You all look beautiful today. So many colors. Snap your fingers, clap your hands. Let's do it like this. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in. That's right. Come on in, everybody. All right, you know this one. Come on, that's the spirit. Hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah, come on. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah, that's right. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, hey, hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Come on. Hey, hey, hey. Unity. That's right. Woo.
Thank you, Danette. Thank you, guys. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Do I sense a mood? It's a hard week for our country. We're truth students, so we have to look at the truth. We have to see and hear the truth. We're being gaslighted by our government right now to say we don't see or hear what we know the truth is. And we know the truth. An innocent man was shot dead in Minneapolis. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. It's not who we are. Not who we are. We are here to hold truth. We're here to hold light. We're here to hold power to what we're hearing. And what we're hearing is not the truth. So as truth students, it's our job to speak up, to affirm our truth joyfully, lovingly, powerfully, and clearly. Do we understand that? We have a right and we have a duty to say this is not who we are and we're going to change it. We have that power, we have that right. So I'd like you to close your eyes. We begin with ourselves. We begin with the truth. The truth is we are the United States. The United States. There has been division from those high up, those at the hub of our country who want to see us divided. Divide and conquer, which is not the truth of who we are. We are powerful, we are loving, we are spirit, expressing as human right now. So yes, we are hurting. We are hurting to see people in our country, innocent people, killed by those in our government. But we rise up and we speak to power, from power. This is who we are. Loving, peaceful, joyful, centered, at one with God and one with each other. And as we move forward in this consciousness of awareness. So we call, we write, we do what we are led to do by Spirit within to bring forth healing in our country. No more division, no more hate, love, power, clarity. Our affirmation is all information necessary for the unfoldment of our desired good is revealed to our conscious, awakened mind. We know what to do and how to do it right here, right now. Breathe into your heart. Let love flow forth. We focus on Minneapolis right now. We see healing, we see love, we see power, we see protection. Spirit is at work. And so it is. Let's all stand. Turn to your neighbor, wish each other a happy Sunday, a joyful Sunday, a powerful Sunday.
Wow. And as the music stopped, we play musical chairs and get in our seats. It's a lot of hugging going on in the house this morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Unity. That's much better. I love it. I love it. I'm Rita DeRocher. For those who don't know me, probably everybody does. I've been here forever and a day, and I serve as an usher and a board member and wherever I'm needed. I've served, my hubby and I, my better half. So welcome, welcome, and I'm glad to be here. Let us welcome the people online. Say hi, everybody. Wow, that was a good greeting. I love it. I love it. I love it. Anybody here for the first time? If you could raise your hand. Welcome, welcome. Our ushers are giving cards so that you can take it over to Fellowship Hall, to the gift shop, and you'll get a gift when you go over and maybe find some stuff for Valentine's Day while you're over there. But we'll plug the gift store in a minute. Before I get to community updates, let me not forget Mr. John Rose and the music team.
Good morning, everyone. James McCoy is not here once again, but I suspect he'll be back next week, so I'm told. Gertz Kujak on the drums, please welcome. Filling in on bass once again, Brian Tate. And who do we have over here? The lovely, talented Dinette Rivas. Yeah, all right. And for our musical selections, both of the songs by a couple of unknown songwriters, Paul McCartney and Paul Simon. All right.
Yay. Beautiful music as always. Thank you, John. Thank you, band. Wonderful. We're so blessed to have this wonderful music here. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I'm told we have lots of announcements today, so I'm going to try to make my way through them. Hospitality Hour over next door in Friendship Hall. Join us every Sunday. We have great treats, great food, great hospitality, and get to know and meet each other. Let me see. Next Sunday, Lunch Sunday, the first Sunday, lots of food, lots of good stuff. Jim Dolan, Don Cook, are you here? Check with those gentlemen, please. If you'd be so kind, if you want to bring a dish in for Lunch Sunday, please check with Jim or Don. And there's a sign-up sheet probably out in the lobby. And come and enjoy. The bookstore, I think, is next. Diane Cedar. She's not only the biggest cheerleader, she runs the place over there. The bookstore, the gift shop, bookstore, lots of stuff over there, crystals, cool stuff, journals, jewelry, books, of course, and Valentine's cards. So make sure you go on over and check out the gift store. What do we have next? Rainbow Unity. It is Sunday, 12:30. Is it today? Today. Oh, yay. In the west side of Friendship Hall, they're going to meet over there, all members of the LGBTQ plus community. I got it out. I usually get tongue twisted over there. Prayer chaplains. Prayer is very important here at Unity. And our prayer chaplains, can you stand so everybody will see you? We have lots of prayer chaplains. They will be happy to pray with you affirmatively after the service, as prayer is very important for good stuff, for anything you need to pray for, or just to sit down and get centered. Tomorrow is the monthly book club. Where's our infamous there she is, Bobby Newman. Leads it is online. The book is My Year with Eleanor. Is tomorrow night at, is it 6:30? 6:30. So join Bobby online. Please register if you haven't already. Let me see. Storytelling and potluck. Oh my goodness. It is so wonderful. You get to know 4 people who are going to tell their stories. Laura Newman, Sal, Orlando, Peter Pimena, and Mona Pittenger. They're set to tell their stories tomorrow. It is so much fun. We have great food. We have great storytelling time, and you get to know each other. You get to know your community. Please sign up to bring a dish. It's not too late, and please register to come. I've been getting the notices saying that people are registering, so please do. I saw a list out there with some good stuff on it for food. Next, we have February Power Hour. Is Nicholas here today? I don't think February Power Hour is the spiritual art of letting go. Is it starting next Sunday? So please join Nicholas for that. It'll be for 4 Sundays in February at 9:30. Please register online. I hear it's hybrid, so you can participate online. Really great audio visual that's going on there, so it's good stuff. What we have, Women of Unity is this coming Saturday. We're going to be at Fern Forest. Join us, but please register so they'll know you're coming. We're going to meet at Fern Forest, and please be careful and make sure, membership matters. We skipped, I'm slow. Membership matters. Membership renewal. If you haven't renewed, you probably got an email online asking if you're going to renew. Please do this week so we will know. And new members who are interested, please make sure if you've been coming for 6 months and have attended a class that qualifies you for membership, please make sure you get all signed up and registered, and then you can vote at our membership meeting that's coming up the end of February. What else do we have going on? Divine Intimacy, a one-day retreat that Paul is leading, is on Valentine's Day. What better day than to talk about divine intimacy? So please sign up and register. It's going to be great. Before the end of the month, the 31st, the early bird special is $40, and it includes lunch. After the 31st, it's $50, and it includes lunch. Everybody is welcome. Paul is leading it. It's going to be fantastic. So please sign up and join us on the 14th. What else do we have? Chili cook-off. Oh, my God. We here at Unity, we love to eat, and chili is one of the things we love to eat. So we're having a chili cook-off. It's coming up. Save the date. It's March 1st. If you make good chili, like we had, how many entries did we have last year? Like 10? 13. Fantastic. I was so full when I got home. But please sign up for the chili cook-off and bring one of the chilies. Sign up to bring one. It'll be good. Love it, love it, love it. Save the date, March 1st. What else do we have? We are so busy here at Unity. Oh, my God. We have a tag sale coming up March 7th. I see a lot of goodies in the box back there, so make sure you bring your goodies. Make sure you sign up to come and help out so we can have a good tag sale. We had a fantastic tag sale last year, raised a lot of money, so bring your stuff in and be ready for March 7th. It's a Saturday. So make sure you come and buy some good stuff. It'll be good. What else do we have? Let me see. A sneak peek, maybe? Yes. Darby, can you please come and tell us about this wonderful event that's going to be happening soon? Hold on.
Good morning. We have something really exciting that's coming up. It's on Monday evening, March 16th. It's called the Americosmos Experience. I'll tell you a little bit about it. National touring artist and award-winning composer Matt Venuti invites audiences to step beyond the familiar with the Americosmos Experience, a 75-minute immersive multimedia event coming to Unity of Broward, Monday, March 16th at 7 p.m. It's, the way he describes it, he said, it's not just a performance, it's an immersion. By blending evocative live music with the natural world and the cosmos, I leave the audience with an entertaining but profound sense of our shared interconnection. He has gotten rave reviews from places like the LA Times. He's done TED Talks. He's just very well known, and we are so blessed to have him. We're going to have a special reception over in Friendship Hall beforehand, so you can come and enjoy that and then come over here. It's going to be right here in the sanctuary. We will have an Eventbrite thing up soon, but this is the kind of thing you are going to want to bring everybody you know. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful evening. So just keep March 16th, right, day before St. Patrick's Day. It's a Monday evening. You have nothing else to do on a Monday evening, right? So keep that in mind and plan to come.
Thank you, Darby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, we do have a little video. Looks amazing. It's going to be wonderful, and you're in for a treat over in Friendship Hall beforehand. It's going to be good. Joey and I have put our heads together, so it's going to be good. We're coming up with something. And now we have, where's that music? The Pink Panther. Yes.
Good morning, everyone. So I'm Bob Wilson, and I'm the coordinator of all of our volunteer services here. And as you know, every month, the last Sunday of the month, we like to award some volunteers who have really been wonderful. In the past, you may recall, we've had a couples that we've actually presented. Last spring, we presented the award to Jim and Nancy Sharty, who are with us, our snowbirds who are here. And that was a wonderful opportunity. And then a little bit later in the season, we gave the award to Phil DeRozier. Now, you notice I'm not mentioning the other half, who happens to be at the podium today. And the reason for that is we couldn't do it as a couple because Rita's on the board, which means she's not eligible for the award. But if we could have, they're another wonderful, wonderful couple here that have done so much in service. So now another couple that we are incredibly grateful to because they've done and continue to do so much for us, Jim and Michelle Anderson. Come on up. I'm going to start with Jim, all right? Now, trying to describe this, Jim knows more about this building and the building next door than I think anyone else right now. He has been incredible in helping in terms of all of those emergencies that happen. We get in here on a Sunday morning and we don't have air conditioning. Or we have a storm and we've got all kinds of leaks in either this roof or the roof next door. Plumbing. I could go on and on and on. And it's the kind of thing that it isn't just on Sunday morning. It could happen any day during the week, any night during the week. And Jim has been wonderful at helping with all of that maintenance and being part of that. So we're very grateful to him for that. And then there's Michelle. Michelle is everywhere. I don't know how else to describe it. So often she's in the back there with our folks at the computer, and she does a lot of the slides, probably most of the slides. I'm not quite sure what the relationship. No, that's not anymore. Okay, but you did do Ann Poole's recent memorial service, right? Yes, yes. So she keeps getting pulled into creating these wonderful pictures that we have up on our slideshows and things like that. Or she's actually running them for us on the platform in the morning. Michelle is also one of the best greeters we have here. She loves meeting new people and wanting to engage them to belong here. And so if you can count on anybody, right after the service, she'll be zooming in on somebody she noticed as a first-timer and doing her best to move them over to Friendship Hall afterwards, etc. So she's done that as well. What else do I have on Michelle? Oh, the most recent thing, Diane. I didn't hear anything from Diane, but she works in the store. There you go. So we just owe so much to the two of you. You just continue to be so much a part of the giving that takes place here. They're wonderful tithers, too. I need to say that as well. And so it's been really great, and I want to say thank you to both of you.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Jim and Michelle. Michelle is the best greeter, and she gives the best hugs. I love it, love it, love it. This morning, our Daily Word is from the very first inaugural Daily Word magazine edition that debuted in July 1924. Whew, I'm not that old yet. The word is understanding. Our affirmation today is God in me is my light and my understanding. Can you please know this truth with me and affirm it together? God in me is my light and my understanding. Please allow these words of truth written over 100 years ago to be as alive and important as they were then. In order to have understanding, we must first realize that we have the capacity for it. We are the manifestation of God within. And in God's likeness, we are wise and knowledgeable. We take our God-given power first through consciousness, and consequently, we have full possession of truth. Begin today to rise out of the human belief that by nature we are limited in understanding. Never think or say that anything is too difficult for you to understand. Learn to rely upon the light of God within to make clear whatever you desire to know. God, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness, has shined in our hearts to give the light of knowledge. Thank you.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. For though they may be parted, there's still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Yeah, there will be an answer, let it be. Oh, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Sing it. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. Oh, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. There will be an answer. Let it be. Sing it, unity. Oh, let it be. Let it be. Let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. One more time. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be.
Thank you, Danette. Thank you, guys. It was wonderful. I love that song. It's very rare for any pop song to reference the divine feminine. And the Beatles did that with that song, the divine feminine, whether it's Mother Mary or Sophia, which is the name of the Holy Spirit, or El Shaddai in the Hebrew Bible, which means God with breast. Did you know that? El Shaddai means God, the feminine aspect of God. Kuan Yin, there are so many the divine feminine is everywhere, except a lot in our traditional Christian understanding. We're fortunate to have Mary as a divine feminine, but we tend to ignore that in our culture, unfortunately. So I have a question. Have you ever heard of a mondegreen? Apparently not. You're looking at, what's that? Well, it was coined by author Sylvia Wright, I think it was in the 50s, who heard as a young girl a poem called The Bonnie Earl of Murray. And the final line of the poem was, "And they have slain the Earl of Murray and laid him on the green." Sylvia heard, when she was hearing it read to her, they have slain the Earl of Murray and Lady Mondegreen. She said, oh my God, that's so romantic. The Earl was killed along with his love, Lady Mondegreen. So a Mondegreen means something that we heard but was not true. We heard it in a way that was incorrect. And then we kept that incorrect untruth as a truth. John, would you play the video? Here's an example of a Mondegreen I think is really interesting. He's meditating at the moment. Unity. I'm teaching that class, by the way, on Tuesday. So if you want to come by, it's the final one of our class on Tuesday. And we're having hospitality hour later after this as well. It's a really great book. Has anybody read this book? It's really fascinating. If we don't get it in a second, I'll move on. Anyway, so what we're going to see is this guy here. He's a comedian. All right, so what he's talking about, it was great. It was wonderful. You would have loved it. He was talking about lyrics that we couldn't hear, and he was talking about we are family. We are family. Do we have it, John? I can sing it for you if you like. But, anyway, okay.
For years I thought they were singing, just let me staple the vicar. Right? Who's right, who's wrong here? Listen.
Just let me staple the vicar. Which actually hurts. Don't staple this vicar, please. I kept listening over and over, and I said, I still don't know what she was saying. So I had to look it up on lyrics.com. What she was saying, just let me state for the record. Which is totally different. Just let me staple the vicar. Just let me state for the record, we're giving love in a family dose. Interesting lyric. Now, if you want to watch the whole thing, I couldn't show you. I would love to have shown you the whole thing. Go to YouTube and put in Staple the Vicar, and it's about 5 minutes long. I couldn't show you because it's very naughty for Sunday morning in the church, but they were really funny. But it's really interesting what we hear and what is actually being said. A friend of mine, when she was listening to the cast album Hair, she thought for years they were singing, "This is the dawning of the age of asparagus." I mean, that doesn't even make sense, but she said, yeah, this is the dawning of the... An elderly woman was talking with her children, and she said they were singing Staying Alive. She went, I thought it was Steak and a Knife, Steak and a Knife. So it's a song about food, apparently. Someone thought Bob Dylan was singing, The ants are my friend, are blowing in the wind. The ants are now blowing in the wind. Completely different song. And the Beatles, of course, with the girl with the kaleidoscope eyes, as heard by many as the girl with colitis goes by. I mean, none of this makes sense. If you hear the right word, you go, oh, of course. But then we sing the same thing. And even, I don't know about you, but even if I've learned something wrong and I sing it, I still sing the wrong lyrics. So I go, oh, right, there's a different lyric. There's a right one. So we keep singing, and we keep saying the untruth all the time, even when we know differently. Oh, my friend in Canada, he loved going to church when he was a kid. He always hoped to hear that song, Gladly the Cross-Eyed Bear. He thought it was about a grizzly with vision problems. So. What do we hear? What are we hearing? My first partner broke up with me with the words, I don't do relationships well, and I think you should find somebody better. I totally misheard that as I don't do relationships well and it's because you're a totally unworthy person. Sounds very similar, right? Wow, it's like, okay. He said one thing and I heard another night because that was what I was saying about me. So when somebody is telling us something, we're going to translate it the way that we've heard it our whole lives. Again, it's amazing what we hear and what the truth is. It took me decades to learn the difference, to learn a new song. Many years ago, I counseled a woman whose husband came out as gay and left her to be with his new mate. And she blamed herself. She was castigating herself during our session. She said, I should have been more of a woman. I said, do you hear yourself? Did you hear him? That's exactly what he didn't want. You were too much woman. Finally, about the third session I had with her, she got it. She got it. They loved each other, but he couldn't be with her because he became his authentic self. She blamed herself for not being more of what he didn't want. And she got it, and she found healing. Her husband discovered himself, and that was hard to hear. Even though he loved her and always did, his life went a different direction. She was going in one direction, thinking they were going the same direction. All of a sudden, he took a left turn. And that's what happens. We grow through life, and sometimes life has steered us onto a new path, an authentic path that we didn't anticipate or even want. But all of a sudden, we awoke and we came to ourselves and said, this is who I am and this is where I need to go. It's almost as if the life that we were meant to live has gotten in the way of living the life that we were told we should have. You should do this, you should. Again, we get gaslighted. We get mondegreened with an idea that you should do this when we want to do this. And what happens is life falls apart for a while. If you're a good wife, a good husband, then your marriage should last 75 years or whatever, or however long you're alive. And all of a sudden the marriage falls apart because somebody falls out of love or somebody discovers who they are. Or an illness changes your life forever in one day. And now you have a different idea, a different picture of who you are than you thought you were. A financial crisis hits. And who are we if I'm not making the money that I need to make? A loved one passes on unexpectedly, and our world falls apart. You lose a job you had for 30 years. Now, who are you? Your identity was wrapped up in what you did, and now we have to take a look and see who we are. That's scary. Sometimes all that happens in 1 week. We look and say, oh, Job has nothing on my life. All of a sudden, everything in our lives seems to be different, and we don't know what to do. How do we cope with life when life keeps getting in the way of trying to live it the way we want to? What am I not understanding? What am I not hearing? I hear the song. I hear the song, but am I hearing it wrong? Am I not listening? Am I going on something that I've heard my whole life, but I'm not willing to take a look at what the truth might be? It's like, I married a great woman, I married a great man who has dementia. The body's here, but the person's not. What do I do? How do I deal with this? How do I live with this for years and years and years? Spirit, what do I do? And sometimes we don't hear. We don't hear, or we hear what we need to do, but we argue with it. We don't want that answer, we want another answer. The human condition is one that is extremely baffling from the appearance of it. If we just look at the tip of the iceberg, it's insane. Life is insane if we just look at the top instead of the whole thing. As kids, we're taught by the world how terrible it is, how terrible everything is, and get ready for it to be worse. And our parents say, I just taught you that because I wanted you to be prepared. Prepared for everything being terrible? Wow. So we have a burden on our shoulder in the beginning, and then we go out there expecting it to be awful. What happens when we expect something? It shows up. Funny that. It shows up exactly the way that we keep telling the world it is, because we learn from our parents, who learn from their parents, and learn from their parents a mondegreen. This is not the truth of who we are. And yet we keep hearing it over and over and over again. And then we go to church or synagogue and we're told God loves us, but we're so sinful that God has no option but to punish us. Exhausting. Church was exhausting for me as a child, wasn't it? Some of you might have had a wonderful experience at your church or synagogue. That's great. If you grew up in unity, how wonderful is that? But a lot of us grew up with, look out. You better watch out. You better not cry. Because either Santa or God are going to get you. It's like, it was a lot of anxiety on Christmas Eve. Was I good enough? Was I bad? Was I naughty? And going through everything. Oh my gosh, am I going to get coal? Am I going to get anything? We can relate to what Celie says in The Color Purple. She said, God gave me a lynched daddy, a crazy mama, a low-down dog of a steppa. God is a man like all the other men I know, trifling, forgetful, and down low. Who is that God? That's the God I was taught. I was taught to be love God, but be very afraid. God loves you, but God's going to get you. It's like, oh my gosh, that's a lot. A lot for an adult. It's a lot for a child to try to take in. That's the God I was taught in the Baptist church. I don't want any part of such an insane idea of what the creative force, the divine love itself is in my life. It doesn't match up. That's a mondegreen. God loves you, but, and then the rest is just a lie. Anything you say, God is love, but, put your fingers in your ears. Don't listen anymore. God is love, period. Full stop. The kind of God, the one we've heard from, let's just call them the religiously confused, apparently is a sociopathic narcissist who has deep anger issues and needs therapy. But no, we worship this God. Oh God, if I'm not good enough to get your love. Yes, you're right. I am love, but you don't deserve it. Then we leave Sunday morning and go, thank God that's over for another week. Sounds more like the devil, doesn't it? It sounds more like Satan than a loving creator. But I've gone to a couple of evangelical churches where all they talk about is this Satan character. There's no love, there's no God, it's just Satan. We've got to go and fight evil, we've got to go fight this, we've got to go fight that. And it's like, yeah, let's go fight. It's like, where's love? Where's unity? Where's oneness? I didn't hear a lot of God in those churches on Sunday morning. Now, if that's God, then I'm an atheist. But I know that is not God. That's not the God we know here at Unity. Here's a mondegreen. Spare the rod, spoil the child. So that is what some people use as an excuse for corporal punishment. The Bible says we can beat our children. No, it doesn't. You don't take your sheep, this is talking to the shepherds, you take your rod to gently keep them on the path so that they don't fall over the mountain. You're keeping them in line because you love them and you want them to be safe. Spirit is guiding us perfectly to where we need to be. Nobody's beating us. And this is not an excuse. This is not you to say you can beat your children. That is not what's being said in Scripture. It's a mondegreen. I'm reading this, but I'm hearing this because that's how I was brought up, and therefore, this is the truth. No, in New Thought spirituality, we know God is pure, loving, prospering, healing, joyful, life celebrating, the power of creativity itself. And that's the God we know here at Unity. God's not a person. God is spirit. That's what our great teacher told us. The fundamentalist mondegreen is that God is mad at you. Because they read from the Hebrew scripture God being mad and doing things to Job and other people. That's not God. That's a poetic way of looking at how the planet was working at that time. But that's not God. At the end of the New Testament, we read God is love. Love doesn't get mad. Love doesn't punish. One time, Pat Robertson, I think, said that God hit Orlando with a hurricane because of their gay pride parade. Well, if that was the case, New York City would have been leveled a long time ago. They had fabulous gay pride parades there. That would mean any place with a gay pride parade, everything should have been leveled, but that is not the truth, of course. That was Pat Robertson's projection of his own fear. But why does divine light seem so distant and so uninvolved in my own life? Am I holding those thoughts? Am I holding those ideas that God is somehow mad at me? We often will hold vestiges of that old God, even if we've been in unity for decades. We still think sometimes of God out there. I even hear unity ministers talk about God pointing outside. Where are you pointing to? What penthouse is God living in? Where is God? In here. This is where we access that love, that power, that joy. We're not yelling outside of ourselves. We pray in unity from an awareness of God, from an awareness, I am powerful, I am healed, I am whole, I am strong. Now, God, please do something about this. God's not going to do anything about ICE. We are God doing something about what's happening in our country. It's up to us to step forward as powerful creations of spirit to say this will not happen anymore, and here's what's going to happen. We live in a democracy still. Still. And it's up to us to say yes. Here's the way it's going to be. But it's still, sometimes it feels like God is harsh. Writer Hermann Hesse in A Child's Heart wrote, "If I were to reduce my feelings and their painful conflicts to a single name, I can think of no other word but dread." It was dread of the uncertain that I felt in all those hours of shattered childhood felicity. Dread of punishment, dread of my own conscience, dread of stirrings in my soul, which I considered to be forbidden and criminal. That's a God of the old we're talking about. That is not God. God is love, period. Again, that is what God is. If God is anything, if God comes off as anything less than loving and powerful and healing, then that's on me to change that mondegreen, to learn the true lyric of what I'm hearing. But we have that dread that churns on almost automatically sometimes, dread of getting older in a culture that doesn't even want to acknowledge its elderly. I was learning in doing end-of-life doula training that in about 10 years, the elderly population for the first time will be bigger than the youth population. It's happening. It's what our country is turning to. But our country is afraid of death and afraid of the elderly because of what that represents. We have a dread of getting ill and losing our freedom, dread of losing our money, dread of being unsuccessful, dread of being alone on the planet, dread of losing one's memory and sense of self, dread of illegal police force not authorized by Congress. We feel so vulnerable, and yet we're not. That is not the truth. Some news organizations want us to be afraid. They keep telling us an untruth. We need to turn that off. We need to go within and listen to our hearts and know that we are powerful, that we are in control of our lives, that Spirit is revealing what to do. Love and wisdom are always at work when we say yes, and then we step forward to do what we're here to do. You and I are powerful, creative, spiritual beings having a human experience on a fascinating, jarring, and often breathtaking amusement park ride called Planet Earth. Sometimes it's really exhausting and we want to get off the ride for a while, right? But here we are. We chose to be here because we knew we had something to learn and we knew we had something to contribute. We came here during this time because we knew it was going to be this way and we knew we were going to help heal the planet. Our sacred mission is that every one of us agreed before coming here that we were going to do our best to remember that we are spiritual beings and that we have so much help. We have guides, We have spirit guides, we have angels, we have friends, we have loved ones, we have ancestors on the other side who are always whispering to us the truth. You ever get this intuitive hit? That is your guide or an angel or someone on the other side we asked to help us while we were here, saying, here's what you're going to do. We go, no, 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 no. We start arguing with the voice that we hear within, and then when we follow it, we find it works. It works because we are in tune to the truth that we're hearing in a whisper. Spirit, truth is a whisper. Sometimes it can yell if it needs to get our attention, but generally it's a whisper. So we need to be quiet. I need to go within, listen, turn the news off, listen to your heart. Turn on music if you want to do that. If you don't want to, just turn on music you love that will open up your heart and open up your soul. Again, this can be scary here, but we agreed to be here. We agreed to do it because we knew we had help, and we do. That annoying, scary, or devastating COVID thing we went through, I don't think we have completely recovered. I think we don't completely understand it yet. I know there are churches in Unity that were hundreds and hundreds of people who are now at more than at least half of that. Our churches, we're going through a change. It has happened here. More people are watching online. People aren't going to the theater as much as they used to. They're not wanting to get close. We become afraid of getting close to each other. Here's another opportunity we knew in our heart was a pop quiz. Am I going to listen to my heart and keep myself safe? Or am I going to just throw caution to the wind and go, well, here's my right and here's what I want to do, and not listening to what science is telling us? Vaccines work. They just do. They work. Before the pandemic, during the pandemic, I've lost about 12 former congregants, at least, through all the churches I've been in. After the vaccine came, we lost nobody. They work. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart, listen to science, listen to truth, and then step forward with what we're hearing. Are you going to try to figure out your own health with your brain or what your cousin did or this person in a newspaper said? Or are you going to go within and say, Spirit, what is mine to do here? Or are you going to keep messing up relationships or listen to your heart and say, I need to do this differently? I think I've shared with you when I worked at Silent Unity, somebody called and they said, I just broke up with another alcoholic. And it was 3 a.m. and the supervisor wasn't there, and so I said, against the rules, where do you meet these alcoholics? And she said, in this bar I really like. Oh, I think I just heard that. I said, yes, so we're going to affirm that you're going to go to places where you don't meet alcoholics, where you meet people who are open and loving and sober. She said, oh, that's a great prayer. Yes, it is. But we do that. We hear the Mondegreen. I'm going to go to the bar because there are some really great guys there. Great guys who are alcoholics. And that's what we keep drawing to ourselves until we change the song. Am I going to keep repeating the same self-worth sabotages over and over again, or wake up to the truth that I'm a powerful being of God and I deserve love and I deserve every good that's available to me? Does that sound better? Oh, okay. Think about it. Meditate on it. Get back to me. Sometimes we do need an outside perspective. And that's why we have counseling. We have our prayer chaplains here to pray with you. Or go to therapy. Listen. Listen to yourself talk. What is Spirit saying through you? Life on planet Earth is your PhD doctorate in creative living and successful living. But if we keep mishearing the truth, we can't move forward. Go to your heart, not your head, for the truth about you. When we finally get that divine perspective that is waiting for us to say yes to it, we step back, we see the bigger picture, and we know what to do. Look at the lives of the people that we admire so much. Martin Luther King, Helen Keller, Lincoln, Rosa Parks, Stephen Hawking, Gandhi, Beethoven. He kept composing when he was deaf. He kept saying, I'm going to do this. This is who I am. Harriet Tubman, Harvey Milk, so many others. What do they have in common? Incredible odds that they would not succeed. Everything looked like, oh my gosh, this is heading for total failure, but they didn't. They didn't. They did what they came to do. They listened to their hearts. You have the same heart within you. You have the same creative spirit. You have the same strength. You have the same God energy that they did. No different. The only difference is they kept going because there was no other option but to do what their souls came to do. They heard those bad lyrics. Other people were telling them all the time, and they said, thank you, that is not my song. That is not my song. Bitterness and fatalism are two notions that cut down our creative energy more than anything else. Are they stronger than you? No, they are as strong as you. Every one of us is a spiritual being with the strength of God within them to do what we came to do. You have it right now. Close your eyes. Go to your heart. You are the creation of creativity herself. The universe must obey the offspring of creative spirit. Your song, your word is your final authority. What word are you using? No, can't, impossible, or yes? I am whole, I am prosperous, I am successful. I survived my childhood, I got through my divorce, I got through high school. I got through that family issue. If you're going through hell, keep going. Don't deny it's happening. Embrace it, meet it, and you'll be on the other side of it and stronger because you got through it, because you affirmed the truth. Breathe into your heart. Let go. Center yourself on that breath. Bring yourself here right now. Keep yourself grounded right here with your breathing. Breathe in again. Hold it and let go. My life is good. My life is divine. My life works. That is my song. That is my truth. Nothing is stronger than the healing love of God in my mind and body. I am whole and well. That is the only truth. No matter what is going on in my mind, in my body, in my soul, I know this truth. Nothing is stronger than the healing love of God in my mind and body. I am whole and well. What incorrect lyrics have you been singing about your finances? Stop that. The only true song is the abundant good of the universe is here now. I am successful in every area of my life. The abundant good of the universe is here now. I am successful in every area of my life. My life is perfect, creative, fun, and a journey of discovery. I am a powerful spiritual being having a creative human experience. My soul is filled with joy. Breathe into that truth. In the quiet of our being, all it takes is a brief moment of quiet, of silence to hear God within. We listen, we hear, and we know who I am, what I am. I am one with the one. Breathe that in and let go. Take another breath. Feel your power. You have a voice. You are meant to be here. You are needed here. You are loved. You are important. My life is good. My life is divine. My life works now and forever. And so it is.
Thank you, Paul. Great message today. Life is good. Life is good. Now is the time in our service where we contribute according to what we have received, and as you give, you shall receive much more than you ever thought possible. Give and give again. People who give can never be poor. We are abundant, and we give according to that abundance. If the ushers would come forward so that we can participate in our offering. There are many ways to give here at Unity. We have a QR code up here that you can shine your phone on and give that way. In the bulletin it tells you you can give online, you can give here. But as we give, let us affirm the offertory blessing together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I give and all that I receive, and so it is.
When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, when times get rough and friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. When you're down and out, when you're on the street, when evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. I'll take your part. Oh, when darkness comes and friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Sail on, silver girl, sail on by. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. Oh, if you need a friend, well, I'm standing right behind, like a bridge
Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you, guys. That was beautiful. Juan, the first time you saw me, I was remembering, Juan is from, you saw me at Unity at Lincoln Center, I believe. He came up to me in line, I think it was my first or second Sunday there, and he said, I am so angry with you. I'm so upset with what you had to say. I'll see you next week. Eric Butterworth always said, we're here to comfort the afflicted and to afflict the comfortable. If I've done that, I've done my work today. Thank you very much. It's about healing, and we are in a healing journey right now for our country, individually and as a whole. So close your eyes one more time before we move forward to the rest of our day. Again, we hold Minneapolis, we hold our whole country in light for peace, for unity, for oneness, for healing, for the realization of truth. Breathe that into your heart. And we hold everybody in light here today or watching online. If you're going through a healing journey, we're here with you. We love you. We see you whole and well. Whatever you're going through, Spirit is here. Turn within, listen to the truth, and move forward joyfully, faithfully, gratefully. Breathe that in and let go. In this awareness, in this consciousness, we affirm together our prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. Let's all stand, join hands, and sing Let There Be Peace on Earth, and let it begin with me.
All right. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Unity, have a beautiful Sunday. Go enjoy Fellowship Hall. We'll see you on the next one.